Hey everyone, this is Jeremy
And I'm Avenel.
with Casablanca Hookah, and we just received our first order from hookahjohn.com, and we just wanted to test out some of the products that we received and put them through a live demonstration and show you guys if they really have any merit or not, and or you can just move on to the next big thing. So we'll kind of get started here. We've already got our coals cooking just because they do take about 10 minutes to cook, and we're just using the new burner we got. It's just a Brentwood single coil. It works really well so far. I mean, the coals are cooking probably like within the first 30 seconds, so though they should be done by the time our session's ready to go. Again, it takes about 10 minutes. And we got this box in of chronic hookah coals. This is the personal home lounge box. Consists of 448 coconut coals, so that should last us about a couple months. And hookahjohn.com also has the titanium coals coming out sometime soon that he's been talking about. So hopefully we will be able to get a sample pack in and test those out for you guys sometime soon. But in the meantime, we'll finish off with the session we've got here. So Avenel's going to go ahead and get started talking about what we're going to be putting in the bowl today.
These are the Exhale Steam Stones, and we're going to shake it up a little bit because we want to make sure that the stones are completely covered with the liquid that's in here. And then we're going to fill up just the very bottom of the Harmony bowl.
Just give you guys a little bit of closer look here.
And then once that's all in there, we are going to cover it with a little layer of shisha, and this is the Starbuzz Tropical Fruit.
Now the Harmony bowl is a little bit bigger than your standard Egyptian clay bowl or anything else that you may use right now. So I know Hookah John has come out with a smaller version. I believe it's called the 80 feet or 80 foot bowl. And it's supposed to just use less shisha since a lot of people's complaints were that it used too much. So it does look like it's using quite a bit. I mean, between the stones and the tropical fruit right now, it's taking a good chunk. So probably won't last you through many, through many 100 gram tins. So, all right, so this is ready to go, and we've got our full. Next, we're gonna do, and again, I just use Reynolds Wrap heavy duty foil, and I know a lot of people get into the semantics of the shiny side up and down. It doesn't really matter to me, honestly. I haven't noticed a difference either way. So, just pick a side and roll with it. And you just want to make sure that you have a flat surface going across the top as you kind of wrap the foil around it, around the underside of the bowl here. And just kind of pinch the foil in right again on the other side just to make sure it has a nice, tight, air-fit grip. The other nice thing about this Harmony bowl is it's got all these ridges down the side of it. It does help grab the foil a little bit more, it seems like, so hopefully that'll help out as well. Okay, so see that it's all packed. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get our holes poked in, and we have this new product here by She Cool, and it kind of looks like a demented sari piece, I guess is the best way to describe it. You know, it has all these little spikes on the bottom side of it. The idea is it's one punch and done. I don't know if that's really going to be the case because the Harmony bowl does have, that centerpiece that sticks up a little bit, so this may kind of interfere with that, but we'll try it out. Let's just kind of give it a quick punch and see. No, it did not do the job really at all. So we'll just kind of take this and just kind of punch around here, and hopefully this will work. At least give us a great number of holes in our foil. I'm just kind of taking it sideways and angling it out and just trying to make as many holes as I can here. This is, although quicker than the way I used to do it, for sure. So let me show you this here. All those little holes. So I think that will work. We normally just use one of these little corncob pokers and just do it one at a time, and that's fine. It's always worked. It's just really slow. So hopefully this will do the job. So we'll just set that aside, and we'll go ahead and get our base packed here. And we're going to use a couple different things again. Well, we're a couple different things anyways, but Avina will explain that to you.
We're actually going to start with some watermelon pieces. And I think this is going to be a really good mix with the tropical fruit. We haven't tried this before, so we'll see how this goes. We've cut them up pretty small so they actually fit in here pretty easily. We'll see if they're difficult to get out. And then we're going to put some ice in here, and you can do that because I'll spill it everywhere.
Try to keep all these items ready for you guys, so just make this video a little bit quicker. This is a glass base, by the way, so just kind of be careful when you are putting ice into it that you're not trying to jam it down or anything like that where you're going to break the bowl necessarily, so just kind of be cautious with that. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and just top it off with water.
And we're going to fill it up to about here. There's actually a line that you can see in the base, and it kind of makes it a little bit easier to know exactly where to pour it.
Yeah, you just want to keep a good amount of space for air, you know, to obviously go through, and not so much water that it's drawing back up when it bubbles up and goes through your hose and you get a mouthful of nasty bong water. So, all right, so this is all ready to go, and the coals are definitely done. Like I said, we were cooking them for about 10 minutes so far, and they are completely ashed over and ready to go, and they look optimal. So everything on our stem is tight. And the other thing to do, just to check real quick, is always check your purge valve. Just make sure that the ball is nice and loose. That way when you're ready to go, you're not having a hard time with it. Sometimes if you wash it out and you forget to dry this area out, it'll, depending on what type of material it is, plastic or metal ball, it may get stuck in there. So just always check that and clean that area out as well. Always clean your balls. That's the point of the story. Okay? Alright, so we've got our tray to put on. And obviously our little mod grommet piece on top. And for the ultimate gem. Okay, I'll just bring this down. And because this Harmony bowl is so big, I like to use, at least we're going to try to use 4 coals on it just to get it started. And I always use at least 1 more coal than what I need to just for the initial first minute or two, and then after that I pull it off. And I like to have the extra coal with me just so that when I'm doing a session I don't have to come back and just light 1 or 2 coals if I'm lacking a little bit of heat. Once the coals start to die down, you can just always throw that 4th coal back on, and by the time they're a little bit smaller and broken up, it just still gives you that heat that you need and have good heat management. Alright, and these are warming up here. Go ahead and get our hose. Now this is the last product that we received in from Hookah John, and this is the Starbuzz Maximus hose. It's also washable. It does not have a removable tip like the Narbiche, but it's a wide mouth tip, and just really nice so far. Just in the look of it, nice leather bounding and everything. So we should be able to get some really nice smooth draw pulls from it. All right. Oh yeah, as you can see already just from that first draw that this thing is nice and warm, and the draw on it is just nice and smooth. It's really smooth. Just getting nice, great thick clouds of smoke. I'll go ahead and pull a coal off here and hand it over to Avenel and see what she thinks about the taste of it and how everything combined and came together.
think I can definitely taste the difference with the watermelon in the base. I really like it.
Yeah, it's got a nice tropical taste to it. I mean, the fruit in the base definitely helps. It's not too sweet. It kind of has an island drink feel. I'm not sure what that drink is. It's not like a mojito, obviously, but you know, it definitely has that watermelon taste to it for sure. So, I mean, between the watermelon fruit, the watermelon shisha, and then just the tropical fruit top, you know, it's like a good drink. And honestly, even after just a couple hits, I can already feel the light buzz coming on. So I mean, this should be a good session. And I know in the past when I've used shisha stones, they've lasted me almost 2 hours if I just use them by themselves. And with the top mix on it, like just a general tobacco shisha, maybe about an hour, hour and a half sometimes if I'm just kind of by myself on this. But yeah, so far smoking really well. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys checking out our video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below, or feel free to email me at casablancahookah54@gmail.com. All that information will be listed in the description below, along with links to the products that we've shown you guys today. But keep an eye out for future videos. Like I said, those titanium coals are coming out sometime soon, and hopefully we'll be able to get a sample pack and try those out for you guys and see if those are any better than Hookah John's own chronic coconut coals. So again, this is Jeremy.
And I'm Avenel.
From Casablanca Hookah, and we thank you guys for watching.
Bye.